Let me make sure I'm recording. It should say, yeah. Okay, cool. I'm recording. I'm streaming. Let me check. I'm gonna go to Academy Broadcasts or Community Broadcasts. Your channel. Copy, paste. Discord. Paste. Okay, hello everyone. The current score is AHT 1, SDG 0.
Traveling to Route 66.
We're on map 2, obviously. There's no draw. Just can't really draw. Ooh, excuse me. Can't really draw en route.
Ready for battle.
Is this like as high as the quality will go? Okay, no, it goes higher than 144. That's good.
Incoming in 30 seconds.
I was worried that y'all had to see this in like 144p or something. Okay, so SDG is on defense. We've got Wooloo on Rhine. Leron's on Orisa. I don't like that placement. But we've got Beetle on Ash, Root Beer on Torb, and more Mercy from Mandy and Roxas.
Stop the payload.
This is a team I used to be on, SDG is, so I'll try not to be too biased. But I do really like Tinoko and his team. So we've got Nymph, a good friend and a teammate on AHT. We've got her and Mercy. So they're running McCree, Echo, Rhine Diva, Mercy Moore. So Mercy Moore coming out from both sides. Not a big fan of the... Ooh, Wooloo with a big pin. Immediately. Wooloo already shatters, but it's looking like he's a year and a half ahead of his team. So while it was a good play and an extremely fast shatter, not even a minute in, I'm gonna be honest, he's just running super hot, and his team's just not able to keep up with him, even though they're running double support, main support. But Rob's back, and they don't have to give up too big ground because they have a main tank. They have double main tank. So SDG running double main tank, double main heals. Dark Randall looking for a flank, maybe just damaging Rob a bunch. Rob getting coalescenced, Reinhardted and McCree definitely feeling the pressure there. Big shatter, big high noon. Dark Randall with the flank, really important there because he's getting, Rob was getting pressured from 3 different perspectives. And for some reason, even though the fight is won, my good friend and teammate on Elite ults. You hate to see it.
Adaptive circuits engaged.
Echo charges in on the run. Rob lets her. Big shatter. Hits 3 people. Hits Roxas mid ult, but he's able to get away. Keep Roxas alive. Ult for Beetle. Ooh. Root Beer hits the Molten Core. Diva Bomb looks not looking like it's going to hit anybody. Beetle's Bob gets 2. And right now, the ult... Ooh. Sewer pins Roxas on Mercy. Right now it's looking like, for a bit of time at least, it's looking like it's gonna be. Did he just shatter? I don't know if he shattered to get like Bob kills or what. I wasn't. There's so much to follow. Get him, Bob. Hello, Fame Slayer. Looking like it's going to be SDG's game unless Rob feeds his brains out. Not really his brains out. It's just, once again, it looks like he's playing faster than his team's allowing, which is honestly more of a synergy issue than a single player's issue. Big Orisa ult to try to stem the flow, basically, with one player down. But unfortunately, Leroy and his bongos do go down. Dark Randall with another big High Noon with a nice 4K, 5K even. They switch off the Orisa, go Ryan Zarya.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Yeah, so they switch off the Ryan, go Zarya, so now they're running Ryan Zarya against Ryan Diva, which I really do like. I think the Zarya wins that fight. Okay, so you get a coalescence from SDG. They should be pressuring, killing this Echo who's mega alone, but they're gonna let Nymph res instead, and they do kill the Echo as well. Ruby's turret gets her. Surat has a shatter right now. Let's see what he does with it. Roxas switching to the Baptiste, already uses immortality. Ooh, McCree comes by, but Beetle with the big headshot killing. Ooh, big Bob to save Raw from having to counterpin. Actually, Big Brain Bob. Beetle right now doing really good. Big Brain Bob saving her Ryan and getting a kill on the Echo. Shatter, maybe unnecessary, does get 3 or 2. Rob, once again, 10 feet in front of his team. But honestly, right now, when Rob's feeding, these are all positions I would take, but just my team would be behind me. Valking Mercy pulling out the gat. Big brain bob. Honestly, bro, huge brain bob by Beetle. Huge brain bob by Beetle. Not enough B's for me. Okay, big grab, huge grab, doesn't get eaten. You love to see it. But Robin, big grab into both tanks dying. Not a very big High Noon, but overall, looks like, even with the Baptiste Moira, going up against Mercy Moira, with a Valk, AHT just had better sustain. Ooh, looks like McCree's going down because he missed flashbang. Threw it too far. Big shatter, hits 3. Ruby on the Doomfist. Ooh, Rob gets charged, is gonna die here. But Sewer dies for it. Right now, AHT has 3 ults. And both DPS, or both tank ults and a DPS. And SDG has both supports and Bob coming up. And if this Bob turns out like the other two, looks like SDG probably going to win this upcoming fight if they are able to block Shatter. Ooh, I don't know how. If you're tracking that ult, you know it's coming from Rob, but maybe he's not tracking it, which, you know. Good Echo ult so far. 3 down already. Looking like Big Bob picking out the Mercy. Looking like AHT is going to win this one, but SDG might be able to 2CP it basically. Ooh, big pin. Big kill on Wooloo though, onto the McCree. Any kill, honestly, any kill from SDG is a big kill. Doesn't matter who it is, just because they can easily 2CP it if they don't have the AHT doesn't have the pressure. Rob misses the pin, but just going for the best he can. Sewer pins Rob back to the nether regions. Doomfist meteor strikes to see if he can get anything. Gets the Echo, and Moira's 1 health. Ooh, really good wall from Beetle. But it's looking like AHT can cap it with 40 seconds left. America, bang, bang.
Initiating match.
That's an oof. Sorry, I'm just reading a text I got. Okay, ready for battle. So it looks like defense from AHT, they're coming out with double shield with Sigma instead of Rhine, Ash Junkrat, Mercy Moira. So looking like no changes on their support line.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
And let's see. Okay, so Ash, Reaper, Mercy Bap. Seems I've gotten a comment. Here to bully Femi twice in a row. Hack calls me a nerd. That is what is known colloquially as a feels bad.
4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
This map too, by the way, Hack. It's 01. With AHT getting the last map win on Busan. Okay. Weird halt, seeing as how no one can do anything with it. But, fair enough, I suppose. Zarya already using the bubble. Kaz picks Beetle when they don't have a res, so you hate to see it. Rootbeer gets Torb, but he gets rezzed. So looking like SDG's looking just for point presence and trying to push. Rob just trying to pick off Junk since he knows Junk doesn't have a res available to him. But yeah, looking like, honestly, Rob just staggered himself a wee bit. But overall, Rob obviously doing very well this game. Really good. Okay. These, wishing I could see Leroy save bubbles for a little bit longer. Beetle once again gets picked by Kaz, which like is gonna happen because there's a whole defender's advantage of staying behind the shield and not having to look for new angles. But honestly, if you're getting picked twice in a row, maybe swap off the Ash. Rootbeer does pick Randall, and he picks the Mercy, but after the res. So they have no Mercy from the side of AHT. Honestly, oh, Rox just picks the Junkrat again. Junkrat getting picked 3 times so far. Only really going down once though. Wait, is that a fellow Oh, Kaz is watching the stream. Hi, Kaza. I didn't realize you were. That was you, Kaza. I guess Fame Slayer. I have seen your like YouTube videos and self promotion. Looking like a pretty good Bob. Ooh, Leroy gets rocked, which you never want to see, but Moira's keeping him up. Ooh, gets the Moira in the shatter, but that's about it. Goes down for it, so maybe not worth. Looking like an unnecessary Sigma ult, but it picks up Reaper and Zarya. So it's been a minute 30, or 2 minutes 30, excuse me, and not that much has come out of SDG. For some reason they're still peeking. Not looking like Dark Randall can get any value off of this tire. Unfortunate, but yeah. I mean, I called the Sigma ult maybe unnecessary, and then they Junkrat ulted after it, so maybe I was wrong. But the Junkrat ult definitely a little bit unnecessary, and you would have preferred to not see it happen. But SDG looking like they're going under tunnel. Right now, honestly, they're just playing cart game, not really going after him. Rootbeer hits a huge fucking ult. Gets 4 people, 5 people. Rootbeer with the 5k. Good lord. SDG looking like they need a hero play just to get .1. Which is what Rob was going after with that shatter onto the Moira, but unfortunately AHT was aware of it. That's what happens this run though sometimes. You like go for a shatter that looks epic, and then all of a sudden you get unlucky. Rob looking like a bit ahead of his team. Almost pins the Sigma. Would have been a huge play if he did. Sigma down. First one. Would have been amazing. Reaper looking like he's poking them from far range. Holy cow, that rerolled though. Yeah, I know, Kaza. It was 4 players and then he got a pickup afterwards. Rob pushing past shield. Gets 2-man shatter. They invest grab into it though. And both Bobs come out. Looking like Kaz's is going to be bigger and better. Oh, nope. Looking like Beatles is going to be bigger and better. Gets 2. Rob with a YOLO charge. Is half health and alone. Gets a bubble though and gets support from his heals, which is good. We might go down to the Junkrat. Is pretty low. Good Sigma ult. Root Beer on the Orisa might take him out. Does end up taking him out with the help of Roxas. Ash on high ground just getting mercy boosted, looking for a Hail Mary pick. Root Beer just laying in wait, hoping the Ash drops. Doesn't though. Definitely better for her that she didn't. I really think these bubbles from Leroy are getting used prematurely, but I do know him as a tank, as a main tank player, so it makes sense that his bubbles aren't going to be as good as like your average off tank. But he's not playing badly either. He's positioning him. He's never taking too aggressive angles, which you like to see. Kaz with the important pick on Roxas's immortality field, able to let Tyre do work. Liz with the pause. Okay, good stuff. Unfortunate player DC from Nymph, my teammate on Elite. Let's hope she can rejoin. Really fast pause though from Liz. You'd love to see it. Oh, Nymph is back in, and the unpause happens. Unfortunately, Nymph's, I don't know what she was at ult charge wise, but she gets exited from the fight, and looks like SDG is taking advantage. And she loses whatever ult charge she had, but she makes it back already up to 20%. Overall, unfortunate happenings on the side of AHT, but can they hold for much longer is the question. Beetle picking up 2. With Bob and just aim. Grab goes to left side spawn doors. Doesn't look like anyone's caught in it. But overall, fairly fast cap. Really unfortunate that Nymph left for both sides. Because maybe they would have capped it just as fast without Nymph leaving. And so now their cap is stained with a DC. Or maybe they wouldn't have.
Ready for battle.
Okay, I am back. SDG on defense yet again because they had the better time. Running Ryan Zarya. Moira Bap. So no swaps there. And Ash Torp. So it doesn't look like any swaps period from SDG. And if AHT end up running this comp, we've got Ryan Zarya, McCree, Echo, and Brig Moira. So first off heals from this game period, and it isn't even for a defensive ult. I mean, you could obviously Riley's defensive, but it's not for a mega ult like trance or beat. Would really like to see a Lucio from either side at this point, from Roxas or Nymph, but Leroy immediately picks Dark Randall, so good on him. Rob is level 100 Wooloo, by the way, everybody. But Rob goes for a YOLO charge. Doesn't end up hitting it, but doesn't get punished either. So good on both sides for not getting hit and not getting punished. Ooh, unfortunate. Rob gets stunned by Brig and gets picked off by their team. So SDG fast backing would be more helpful. Would be more easy to fast back if you had a Lucio. Nymph getting clutch stuns though. You like to see it. Rob trying to recontest, but looking like he's gonna go down to the Zarya. Oh, but no, but his team comes back to support him. Brig might go down here. Instead, their McCree does. Looking like Rudberg gets 2 because he stayed behind and was able to recontest. Loving this view right now, but it's a fight on cart, and it's looking like it's going in SDG's favor by a mile and a half due to the heroics by Root Beer for going up top on a gas station, and AHT didn't realize.
Score 3-3. Switching sides.
Apparently, Nymph also DC'd map 1, even though SDG didn't, and SDG didn't take it. So, good on AHT for, even with a player DCing, still taking map 1.
Ready for battle.
No, as in most games I play with her, she has. Yeah. Apparently the Midwest not known for their internet capabilities. So she didn't DC map 1, but most games, Kaza, who is also teams with me and her on Elite, says most games we play with her, she does DC. Like, yeah, she DC'd in the Elite game, versus, fuck, who was it? I want to say Anubis? But that game she DC'd and couldn't rejoin at all because during that weekend the servers were so shit that no one, if you like left the game, you couldn't rejoin. But I think she was able to rejoin. No, she wasn't. Daniel just went to support, yeah, for map 4. What's the score? It is 1-0 AHT, Xenon. And right now we're in extra rounds, as you can see, with SDG on attack. Was able to stop AHT midway through on defense. Looking like SDG is going to take this with ease. Wasn't even able to commentate because Xenon was taking so much of my brain power for me to tell him a sentence worth of information. But SDG takes map 2, perhaps because they didn't run Daniel O'Hare on support.
Play of the game. Double kill. Double kill.
That was a meme, by the way. I'm just friends with Daniel. Just a meme, I pinky promise. So yeah, 1-1 SDG. Well, I got a DM. Let me check this out. Looking like they're gonna take Nymph out because of internet issues. Understandable. DM from a hottie Keck. No, DM from a 16-year-old who plays in Talon. So we've got Yellow. I didn't even notice the bench. We've got Yellow, Daniel, I'm unpopular. I keep reading his name as Immuno. Zach, and Awesome Sauce on the bench. Okay, so they're subbing in Carl for Dark Randall, even though he played very well, in my opinion. I think Kaz played pretty good too, really good too. But I mean, yeah, I think the biggest problem was just Rob did really well, and he was just getting big shatters off. Carl, let's go. Yeah, so Carl in for Randall, and America Bang Bang in for Nymph. Getting DMs from a bunch of children about these games, not about anything else. Look at that space. Look at that. Liz socially distancing from me. Feels bad. Sorry guys. So yeah, Liz asks Roxas for swaps. Puts in Carl and America. Now we're just waiting for Roxas to ready up, Tanoka to choose attack or defense, and Roxas to make swaps, and Tanoka to ready up. 13,500. So we've got I'm on. God, they're changing up their whole roster. Not a single person except for Roxas, Rob, and Mandy are the same. We've got I'm unpopular on tank with Rob. We've got Zach in for we've got Zach and Yellow in for DPS instead of Beetle and Root, even though in my opinion Beetle and Root did the best out of anyone. And Roxas and Mandy still in support. So I'm unpopular in for Leroy. So that's 5,000. That's 10,000. That's 2. That's yeah. That's 13.5. Oh, it was very shaky here. Okay, so apparently they're not subbing in I'm unpopular. They're putting in wait, hold on. Somebody just sent me a fucking DM that needs to be perhapsed. Hold on. Where is it? Where's the perhaps? Give me the perhaps. Give it to me. Feels bad. I need to go into match chat so I can read what other. So, not that I'm a captain or a coach anymore. Specific coach anymore. Not I've never been a captain, right? But I don't know about these subs. So yeah, we're just having problems getting into game chat. Wish I was on the team with someone. Wait, team. Okay, Carl, let's go. Femi is popular. Wish I was on a team with someone that cool. As me or as Carl? Because you are on a team with me. Okay, so SDG just has one player not making voice chat. Oh, but they're in. Looks like they listened to my tip and not Max's, and everything worked out. Max doesn't know how to fix problems. Femi does. Pog alert. Your boy is Pog. I need to put on a hair tie. I will be right back. Stream. I'm putting on a hair tie. Okay. AHT is right. Oh, fuck me. Forgot to.
Welcome.
Forgot to use the restroom mid-map, so I'm gonna go do that now.
Initiating match. Ready for battle. Attackers
Okay, I am back. I have gotten a text. Well, apparently. Are you streaming alone right now? If so, I can join. Wanna watch Robert. Sorry, y'all guys can't see. There's something far more important going on. Uno momento. Poor Vavor. Shut your face, Femi. Score in title, big brain mode. Score in title, little brain mode. Okay, we're gonna wait for this fight to end, and then we'll invite Max. Okay, looking like AHT is just automatically gonna win it. I don't see any chance of the fight turning around. So show lobby. Bang, 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 bang. Who do I invite? Invite Max.
Hello?
Hey, make sure you mute the stream.
Yes, yes. It wasn't, I can hear you.
Okay, well, I can hear myself, so that's weird.
Okay. I hate myself. I hate the fact my voice
big
on
facts.
record.
Also, it might not have been myself. It might have just been like some child in your background.
No, it was.
Okay, good.
Imagine calling yourself a child. Okay.
I'm 20. I just have a high voice for a 20-year-old. Shut up. Rob with the big pin.
Ooh, big pin from Ron.
Yeah.
Oh, Torbjorn, let's go.
Diva already demaxed. Okay, Shatter and Window perhaps not necessary.
Wait, Yellow isn't the one playing Torb?
No, she plays junk. She's more of a junk. She's more of a junk player.
Is she? I thought she was actually a Torb player.
Nope, mostly junk. A little bit Torb. She's been practicing Widow.
I knew them as a Torb player. They were Pog as Torb.
Yeah, yeah. Yellow's a good Torb for 1750.
I only know Zach playing Soldier. That's the only hero I remember him playing.
Scores 1-1, by the way.
Run me, yeah, I saw that. Run me down. How's the game been going there? Is it been a close one? Has it been one team rolled one map?
So I joined a map late because I don't know if you know this, but I was streaming Zin's Gardens. But
really? Oh,
yeah,
I'm not sure about that. Never
yeah.
heard. What's that team?
Yeah, I hear they're pretty trash. They only win maps off of fucking ping. Yeah. Yeah.
No. Triangle.
Yeah, I also heard something about a triangle. But good splitting dragons. Gets two. Chinoko eats grab. Big plays from AHT. Zach comes out with the calm for no reason. Awesome Sauce gets Rhine though, but dies.
Barrier, though, which is pretty huge.
Yeah, come for sound barrier. I would say is worth, but overall the fight's down.
Going down 2 isn't necessarily a lot. Like you can turn fights when you go down 2 with a Torbolt.
Yeah, but they the way it worked is like he just put it in front of him as he retreated.
Yeah, you probably want to spread it around a bit more. Like we had a fight where we went down. I think we went down.
Okay, we're talking about Zin's Gardens again. Nice.
Yeah, well, we came back 3-5. Cobalt is such a good help.
Yeah, if you can hit people with it, it's really good.
Low skill, but very
good block from Sura. Good block from
teams.
Yeah, good block from both teams.
Do we call that good blocks? Yeah, we'll call that good blocks.
Yeah. Okay, but move mic closer, Max says hack.
Me? Alright, give me a second. What about now? Does this sound better?
I'll ask hack.
Honestly, I think it's just something on Femi's stream. It seems whoever you have with you, the voice is really quiet at first.
Alright, hold on now. Well, Ryan was fine. I don't know. Maybe it's because my microphone level's too high. I'll try that. Is just microphone? Oh, okay. How's this? No, Femi loud as fuck. Yeah, Femi is loud as fuck. Okay, is this any better, Hack? Am I quieter? Or Max, am I quieter since you can also hear me?
You sound the same to me, but it might be a stream thing. I don't know. So the Reaper going in here, another Tor Bolt. This time spread out quite nicely.
Yeah, I agree.
Put a lot of pressure. Another huge shatter.
Ryan low health. Did it actually hit anyone? I wasn't watching.
Oh my god. No, absolutely not.
Oh,
He got
okay,
blocked
cool.
by Seward. Seward
with good blocks.
And kill him, but Seward was about to kill Rob with a pin, but died just before the pin hit. Is it better? Yes. I assume what's that the yes before.
Yeah, could be, but I asked like 8 questions.
Yes to her in comment. She's saying yes. Femi loud as fuck. Yes, I agree.
Yeah, she would do that. Okay, so they have Bomb, Hanzo, and Boasted Portals, and coming up on Shatter. They only have Grav on the side of SDG. They're halfway to Junkrat ult. Big Grav, but also no one's anywhere close to it.
Honestly,
Bomb gets Mercy, and then they just clean up.
AHT win that fight, but they almost didn't need to hit the sound barrier. I think it was just
I would say that, yeah.
But
Yeah.
there wasn't actually any damage going into that Grav. The Grav came out, it hit 4, all the squishies, but there was no damage going into the Grav. I think
big facts.
This is an odd Torbot. They could have held the sound barrier.
Yeah,
I mean,
I think if you just amp heals right there.
To.
Yeah, no, I feel you. I guess if you just amp heals, I think you're fine.
I don't even know if they needed the amp.
Well, just in case like a fire strike came in, and then, like maybe like a Junkrat Torb.
This has been odd
SDG? Yeah, they're
used
committing so many ults.
Whilst inside.
They used it all over here. Literally just like all
nothing.
right here. They basically said, "Don't come at me, please."
They used Riptide whilst on the point at low health. I think that's a slight mistake.
Slight?
Wait, they used Valkyrie as well?
They used Valkyrie as well, yeah, right at the end.
Oh, Rip this Mercy. Where even was that? I don't know, dude. I mean, Kaz was forced to use this, the Hanzo ult.
Oh, jeez. Forcing out Hanzo ult. SDG immediately wins if that happens.
Yeah, already building up quite a lot.
Gets 4.
But again, it's just not really any follow-up. They kill Stu. It should be enough to slowly push them back, but...
Yeah, I think one of the biggest problems that's been going on this game, which obviously you wouldn't know, right, is Rob has been playing, if you think about it like a race, Rob's been going at 100 miles, and like the rest of his team is at 50. They're just not prepared for such like an aggro run.
That was sort of similar as what it appeared to be on WAP, where Rob was playing more aggressive on his team, and it's at that point, unless you hear the comms, you don't know, it's hard to say whose fault it was.
Yeah.
Because in a situation like that, you could have a case where Rob's doing all the right things and making all the right calls and his team's not coming with him.
Ooh, big shatter.
The team
Gets
saying
2.
to do one thing and Rob's not listening.
Yeah. It's hard to tell. And it's
really
honestly,
hard to tell.
yeah, some of these plays from Rob, like I would be doing, like, and I did do in Jabberwock, but like I just had more follow up from like all of my team. You know what I mean?
I think you are doing a pretty good job of just bleeding time though.
Yeah, they only have 40 seconds left, and this has kind of looked like a roll from AHT. So
yeah, that's one thing I said. The difference between there seems to be actually a massive difference between you on Jabberwock and you on SDG. There just seems to be a huge disconnect between you and your team on SDG, whereas Jabberwock, they seem prepared to be like, okay, we're going to put resources into you, we're just going to follow you and see what happens.
Ooh, big shatter yet again, gets another 3. But Rob is all alone, but charges back into his team with a D.Va on him.
Quite a lot of nice shatters, honestly.
Yeah, no, he has been this whole time. He's been hitting fatties.
Building them pretty quickly. Look, he's already at 60 again.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he hit a big charge.
When having a higher SR, rip shot out the sky. Having a higher SR, one of the higher SR players on a key role like main tank.
Yeah.
Really does show.
Yeah, it really does help. I agree. Oh, not a very good shatter, but he's getting them so fast.
It's better to have higher SR.
Oh, good pin from Sewer.
Players on key roles like main tank, main support.
I agree. I think like main tank and like just like shot calling roles is I think where you want your highest R players. Like DPS, like you want good DPS obviously, but if they have like lower understanding of the game. What's up?
Yeah. Kaz has gone onto Widow here.
Yeah,
in
interesting
overtime
choice from
situations.
Cass.
Trusting his team to get on the point, but he needs to find kills here, otherwise
Yeah.
he's just going to do nothing.
Yeah, he's
Personally, I would have liked to see him taking McCree, just that flashbang.
really
of that
good window
kill.
here. Allowing his
it's
whole
a
team to
really
get
good
value.
spot. The Torb turret shooting through it as well, and that should be it once AHT are cleared up.
Yeah, Rob gets a
three.
4K.
Femi gives us heart attacks, but it's okay.
Yeah, I saw
No,
that.
honestly, dude, you pounded yesterday. Like you actually took over that game.
Thank you. I
Like,
tried. Dude,
like,
fucking,
really.
yeah, Swag also played amazingly, though.
Yeah, I commented that.
Yeah, I watched some of it. I didn't watch the whole thing because I ended up watching a trash-ass movie with my
I
team.
think Swag, I think, because most of the time he didn't have a mercy pocket and legit did.
Yeah.
But Swag was just about doing enough. Wasn't always getting the kill onto legit in the Echo versus Echo, but it was just doing enough to put pressure on him.
Yeah,
and to
with the
force him-
Pharah, too.
force legit.
With
Exactly.
Mercy,
So legit-
Pharah, Echo, Swag was surviving and
Swag was
thriving.
surviving and putting in damage. He wasn't always getting the kill onto them, but he's putting enough damage on the Pharah to have to back off, enough damage on the Echo that she couldn't stay too long just because that focusing beam is fucking
Yeah.
mental.
And
so
honestly,
1
dude-
versus 3, just stalling time in the sky meant
Yeah,
that
and
you
just
guys
letting it. Yeah,
ran
exactly.
into the
That's like the main thing I said to Swag is like when they had Pharah, Echo, Mercy, Swag was making it a ground battle.
Yeah, but like that's the sort of place that unless you're actively looking out for it, or you're on the team where you can hear the communication, you don't notice. Plays like that, it's very similar to how like a tracer plays. A lot of the time, if a tracer's not popping off in the kill feed, not getting loads of kills, you don't realize how much impact she's having.
Yeah,
If a
exactly.
tracer can take a 1v1 against an Ana, even if she's not always getting the kill,
Yeah.
that means that in the Ryan versus Ryan matchup, the Ryan that has his Ana, has his Moira, is just gonna win.
Yeah, exactly. And if like Mercy's like pocketing the Ana to keep her alive, then that's like the
Exactly,
team has
that's
zero
both
heals.
faults.
And yeah, exactly.
Where's his Sombra out here? I'm gonna be watching the Sombra just because.
Okay.
Where's he set up?
Let
He's
me
set
know
up
how
in
she
Cafe,
plays.
which I think for a defensive Sombra, Cafe is a pretty decent spot to set up. It's a very easy health pack for your team to utilize.
Ooh, Yellow gets Yellow gets the Ana off immediately. Yellow gets a nice 3K.
Okay, the Sombra just didn't TP. That's odd.
Well, I mean,
The
she was
Sombra
dead
went
either way.
down- Well, she went down to 40 HP and just didn't TP. I think that she could have probably got out and just farmed a bit more ult charge.
Yeah, but her team
I
was
don't know,
done.
I think on this point, on this map, defensive Sombra is very hard to pull off. Because it's like, I don't know, I wouldn't personally.
Yeah, I know y'all ran a
Torb,
attack Sombra, but I don't think y'all ran it. I think y'all just ran Torb the whole time on defense.
We ran Torbash.
Yeah.
I just think with the Torbash, especially if you get your ass on
Ooh,
the high
Yellow,
ground,
Yellow,
or
honestly
not
making hero plays right now. Starting every fight off with a pick.
Rocket
Ooh,
slightly
God.
out in the open, probably gonna have to self-nade here. Needs to keep us
Yeah.
alive.
SDG just not pumping any brakes.
AHTs they just need to run. They just need to turn and run. Don't even bother trying to fight it. Just turn and run.
Yeah, they're out. Rob going high ground. You should watch Rob. I'll be watching him too. I'll go in high ground, looking for a shadow from the heavens. Sewer should be able to notice this though, as he sees they have no Rhine. Gets
Big
one
blank shatter.
or two. Gets two. Excuse
No,
me.
hits two. Hits both
Yeah,
two,
yeah, yeah. I didn't see
Rob
the.
just kind of out in none of those. Somehow finds a kill. Oh, what the fuck? How did that happen?
But it's looking like, depending on this Visor, AHT could still win it. Visor gets no one, yeah, so this is very winnable. Rob gets
Hello, who is yellow? Why have I never heard of them? They are Parpin. What's Parpin?
Hello, who is It's Yellow's the co-captain for SDG. If you haven't heard of her, that's kind of on you.
Swag hardly has Mercy Pocket, but we should give him one. Honestly, no. I think you guys are doing fine without pocketing him. He's doing enough to keep people occupied, and it means that you then have two supports on the ground.
Yeah. Honestly, it was like a 4v3 the whole time.
It's a similar way to how AHT normally plays when they play Ryan on the Pharah. They don't play him with the Mercy. That is a odd nano.
Yeah,
Is just
he's
not
nowhere
in a
near.
position to be able to do anything.
But he does have a Lucio, so he can't just like run into them with speed, but
3-1.
decides not to. Which, honestly, fair enough. This is the position you want to take as a Reinhardt.
I mean, I didn't play the first two maps, so the two maps I played, I won. So.
Who are you talking to?
My dad, he did just asking how it
Oh,
went.
okay. Did you win, son? Are you winning? That meme? That's just your dad.
Oh, you're winning.
Ooh,
I know, you just have to know when.
what's up, Roxas? What's the play here?
But yeah, we are
Look at Roxas.
Zen's through them garden. Every single game we've won 3-1 apart from 2 against arguably the 2 best teams you played. HBT
What,
and
to spawn?
Anubis.
Oh, okay.
No, we haven't played to spawn yet. They're our last game this season.
Oh, interesting.
But arguably the 2 best teams we played, not including Bacon Clap, because obviously
Doesn't
Bacon
count.
got clapped.
Draw 4 of them.
The 2 best teams, yeah.
Oh,
no, we
Carl
drew
coming in with the first pick. Junkrat's really
yeah.
showing the other team what's up. Both Junkrats.
Junk v Junk. It's literally a Ryan versus Ryan game and a Junk versus Junk game. Wait it out the sandbar, please, just wait it out. There,
He does.
There we go.
Yeah.
Actually, no, that
This
hit
is
the
two.
2 people that didn't hit the sandbar. The sandbar didn't hit,
Ryan? It didn't hit Ryan or Anna?
Bastion. Zach? You good, bro?
Bastion
Didn't
on
realize
attack.
it was overtime. Didn't realize it was overtime.
Yeah, I didn't realize there was extra rounds yet.
God, this is a lot of double up. And by we, I mean AHT. I don't understand the ball swap this early. I think it would have been better
Zach is
off
on
the Ryan.
SDG, by the way. Because you
Yeah,
said
I'm saying
AHT.
it's starting to look like Jabberwock.
Oh, how do you mean?
Oh, did I say AHT?
Yeah, oh yeah,
They're playing Bastion, ooh.
yeah. I would like to point out that
Hack just goes, imagine playing Bastion Keck. I know, they tried to copy your Bastion strat.
no, they pulled it out first. They
Did
put it
they?
out on defense with like a minute left.
Oh, yeah. You guys are like, ooh, that looks good. Nice grab there, finds 3. And that should be it. I don't think they can.
Yeah, I don't know how. Yeah, Bastion just sitting in the background.
I'm really kind of confused by this wrecking ball swap. It came really early.
Yeah, it wasn't like it. Yeah, I agree. But SDG 2-1.
For AHT to have any hope of playoffs, I think they need to win all 3 of their remaining games, or all 4 of their remaining games. This one included.
What is their current score?
Like 2 and 4. So it's possible for them maybe in 6th, but they need to win all of their games.
So they'd be 5 and 4 if they went perfect. Like if they won all 3.
Yeah, there'll be 5. There'll be 6 and 4. If
6 and 4. Sorry, you're right.
Which might be enough. It might be, but if they lose this game, that's almost it. And you got to remember, 2 of their games are against
Like
Anubis
Watt, right?
and LGBT.
Yeah, and Watt, which aren't looking like a sleeper team. Like they're not. Obviously, they're not like top 4, but
Yeah. Well, so Aegis have after this game, they have.
So I have a question.
They have Watt, then LGBT, and then Anubis. That's a kind of hard way to end the season.
Yeah, Watt, LGBT, and yeah. I mean, we have a pretty hard strength of schedule at the end too.
When you have to win, well, let's assume if they win this game, they then have to win their next 3 games, and they have Watt, LGBT, and Anubis. That's honestly not. That's three teams I wouldn't want to face if I had to win those games.
Yeah, I mean, we have a pretty strong strength of schedule. Like at the end of the season, we have to spawn, Watt, and y'all, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we have you guys, Midnight Dials to spawn in that order.
I'm excited for the to spawn game, and obviously I'm incredibly excited for our game.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it. Us versus to spawn could be a key. But honestly, you guys beating to spawn yesterday is crazy.
Right? Right? No one believed in the Femi pickup, except for literally all of my team.
No, I believed in the stunts.
I don't
But
think.
it's like that. No, but it actually has huge implications for both of your teams, because that puts Jabberwock in a serious contention for playoffs now.
Access, haha, we want a refund.
I mean, I would.
For who? The player you traded me for is gone.
Wait, who did they trade you for?
Bambi.
Oh, right. But that actually does so much for Jabberwock's chances of playoffs.
Yeah, big facts. I think if we lost that, it'd be a struggle.
If you lost that, you would be at 3 and 4.
Which are 4 and 3.
With 3 games remaining, and those 3 games being Zen's to spawn.
No, not to spawn.
No.
Zen's Watt and SDG.
Zen's Watt and SDG. I mean, I guess you'd probably be favoured to win against SDG, and I reckon you against what is close.
Let's just not talk about me or us versus Zinsgarden, because in my opinion, we're gonna win, and in your opinion, you're gonna win.
Alright, everyone's entitled to their own opinions.
What's up?
I think it'd be a good game. You guys.
I mean,
are
I think it'll be close. I do, but
You guys are
I
on
mean,
the up.
yeah, we are for sure. I have a question there for you.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you think Watt looks better now with their new players than they did 2 weeks ago?
I haven't seen them. I haven't seen them with any players. The only experience I've had of Watt is when they didn't have their their ideal lineup,
Oh, gotcha.
and that was when we scrimmed them yesterday.
I don't know what the point of scrimming is if you don't have your ideal lineup, or even close to it.
Well,
Because
see, we didn't have Seb, so I went on to main tank.
yeah, I get that. Where you're missing one player though. Apparently, Watt was missing a lot of players.
Yeah, they were. I don't know who they're missing because I don't know their new play. I don't know who their new players are or anything about them, but apparently they were. I didn't actually know that until afterwards.
Yeah, because I remember Troll was like, nobody's
could-
seen my new Watt, and you're like, brother, we destroyed you in a scrim.
No, that was Jambo. Jambo was like, what was it we saw today? And she was like, oh, that wasn't me. Because I was going to say, I was kind of a little confused when I saw Delirium on tank. I was like, I swear he normally plays support.
Lucio, yeah.
But I was just like, maybe they're trying new things. I didn't actually realise they had loads of new players. I have no idea who they are.
Yeah, they've gotten a lot of pickups recently.
We've already played them, so...
Yeah, not like it matters.
If we ever play What again, it'll be in playoffs. And by that point, we'll have seen enough of them.
Let me go to Academy Trades.
But as honestly, I can't answer that question. I don't know what are going to look like with the new players.
Yeah, they've got Kitten T and Ghost from ABC.
Ghost is alright. I don't know anything about Kitten T. I watched them play one game. I remember watching them, but I don't remember what I thought of them. The fact that I don't remember them probably means they weren't
They were a Mercy player.
awful, but they probably weren't hog. That's probably why I didn't notice them. Because like I tend to remember people who are either hard fed or hard carried.
Yeah.
And I guess it's kind of hard. Well, no, it's not hard to feed on Mercy, but it's kind of hard to carry on Mercy.
Yeah. Apparently, a lot of people think she did really, 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 really good. And it's not just like ABC or what people say. Yeah, true.
A lot of that probably means she's quite active in comms or is talking well. There's I think a lot of people seriously underestimate the value that a player can bring, even if they're not the most mechanically skilled, but they have really good comms. But
I entirely agree. I think an in-game leader is so important. Doesn't matter.
I think you see players who are like 2000 SR or 2250 and on their role, but their main value is actually what they bring in terms of the team play. So maybe they're incredible ult tracker, or maybe they're really good at like being an IGL.
I've been trying to work on my IGL.
I think something that's really important for all teams is to get a comm structure down. Like that's, obviously I can only speak to Zens, but I know that's what we did. Our first 3 scrims of the season were all, it doesn't. We don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I remember you saying this. Yeah.
We don't give a fuck what comps we're playing. We'll play whatever we.
Or it's like you could get 4-0'd and you'd be like good stuff. Yeah, because your comps were good.
Like there was some scrims that obviously it didn't happen, but there were some scrims that we were like, we went into it being like, we would rather get 4-0'd and have good comms than 4-0 and it just be a mess.
I agree. Yeah.
At that point, we're working on like shit behind the scenes before we were going to work on pump.
And I feel like honestly, whenever like my comms get better, whenever like I think my comms were like very, very good against to spawn. But like kind of like what I'm expecting to have at least a really hard game or not to win. Like when you when you have.
Honestly, I think one of the 2 games that we have they also asked for swaps. Have you done all that?
Liz is the host.
Yeah. But I think the 2 games where we arguably played our best was against probably the 2 games where we played the hardest opposition. We played Anubis and LGBT because like we got 4-0s those games, but those were the games where we weren't laughing and joking like we normally do. Because I remember there's some games that like if we're 3-0 up, the last map we don't throw, but
I mean, you like
some fun,
swap
like,
stuff
there's
and
that
yeah.
point, well, it's like the pressure's off and it's not shit. We need to win this game. It's
Yeah.
okay. We still want to win, but we can just relax a bit. Whereas those games, we are like, no, we've got shit to prove. We wanna nail this home.
You know what? You know what's funny, dude? I think
What?
the 2 times I've like played the best are both against to spawn.
Yeah, what my actual point was going to be is I think the points at which our comms were best I don't know if I'm remembering it biased or what, but I think they were against Anubis and LGBT. If I remember correctly, I remember coming out of those games and being really happy with how we commed and how we scored.
Yeah.
Also, another thing that people have to remember, like, someone can be instrumental to a team just because of they come in and say you have someone like let's take Ryan for
Bad Luck Ryan or Ryan Martin?
AHT. Bad luck.
Okay,
Ryan.
gotcha.
So he comes in and he's not a one trick, but he's like a hero specialist and he's very good at the fire. That's going to very much influence the playstyle for a team.
Yeah.
If you have someone come in and they are like, so F9, the fact that F9 is a really, really good SIG, like incredible SIG, has influenced us so much, and so we've gone, okay, yeah, let's see if we can get SIG to work more often. Let's see if we can see if we can find value out of SIG, because if there's value, if SIG can get value, F9 can get value out of SIG.
I have a question
like,
about F9. Is he?
Yeah.
Do you like not want to play him on Zarya?
We just don't think Zarya's good.
Interesting.
Straight
Okay.
up.
So it's
we
not
just
like
don't
it's not
think
about
Zarya's
F9.
good.
It's just like as a team,
No.
you guys have rolled out Zarya.
F9 can play Zarya if we need to. Red Hawk is our like Zarya specialist, like as in, I think Red Hawk Zarya is better than F9. So if we, that's why on other maps like Hanamura, when we wanted to commit to playing Zarya all the time, we played Red Hawk.
Or like on
Because-
King's Row.
Yeah, but
Ooh,
well,
good
that's a very
boot.
nice boot.
Yeah.
But
So comps
on the
are
whole-
Yellow and Beetle on Junkin.
okay, they
Ash.
do have an answer to Farah.
Mercy
okay,
Bap.
that's good. I was gonna say it. If they see Ryan come in and they don't have an Ash or something on the crate, I'll be
Beetle is, from what I know, no leaks, but is like an Ash specialist, I suppose is how you would say. Farah just kind of like in the midst of literally
Kind of
everyone, is able to
vibing.
get taken out by Reinhardt of all people. Ryan gets picked out because he's the only one on the front line, but right now it's just Mercy Ash. Ash jumps off high ground for an indiscernible reason, but it's fine. Looking like a quick take from AHT.
So what was I gonna say? Who won that last map? SDG, yeah.
Yeah, it's 2-1 SDG.
So yeah, but one of the reasons we don't, one of the main reasons we don't play Zarya that often is because we just don't think she's good.
Yeah, for sure. I disagree, but we can talk about that later. Right now, Icewall already used kind of weird champ, not gonna lie. But
I don't get that. I don't get why teams use Ice Wall so far away from the enemy. Like, even if you split off the
I
Rhine,
think that was
the
an
Rhine's got
accident.
time to just walk away.
I'm like 900% sure that was an accident. Maybe not the usage of Ice Wall, but just where it was placed. Randall
nice. Hit
breaks
with
the
the Sigma
Ice
Rock.
Wall. Gee,
Well, he
what?
hit it with the Sigma Rock.
Oh, really?
That
Nice.
shutter shouldn't have gone through. That shutter should not have gone through.
But it
There's a
did.
Sigma shield up. It went through a Sigma shield, like straight up.
We'll watch it back later. I'm sure the players will at least.
Yeah, I need to watch your stream of my game back later.
Yeah.
That's what I was doing when I realized you were streaming.
I wouldn't bother with map 2, by the way.
Yeah, map 2 though is like.
There's just nothing I,
I
could
think
do.
it's kind of inconclusive.
Other than
Just-
Jambo.
When we're playing 5v6, there's nothing.
Yeah. Was Jambo, do you know if Jambo was like lagging super hard?
I don't know.
Okay, well if he was,
I
there's
don't
nothing of value you can really gain from that on the side of ZG. But if he wasn't, then like, I don't know, maybe watch his positioning back over. Because he was getting
I did
domed
notice that.
by the Ash.
His position was a little off. I think he might have had some lag, but he obviously wasn't as bad as Jerome.
Yeah, oh, no,
Whereas
Jerome had
straight up
2,000
Jerome
ping.
couldn't play the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I am
But
shivering.
I don't want to say that's the only reason they won the match, but obviously that definitely.
No, I mean,
That's
it's
the only
5v6.
reason- That's the only reason they won them. That's the only reason they won the map in that fashion.
Yeah, it would have been. I think it would have been closer.
They
Yeah.
very well may have won the map anyway. But that's the,
It just
the
would have been
only
closer.
reason they held us before the first corner is because it was 5v6.
Yeah.
And when you're that's a very nice signature. But when
Yeah.
when you're trying to play Farah Tracer Dive or whatever the fuck they were playing, I don't actually remember. When you're trying to it was Dive, right? Or was it Brawl? Brawl.
I think
But
you had to
when
go
you're
run
trying to
something.
play-
Run Diva.
Yeah, when you're trying to play Farah Tracer, the point is Farah's above, Tracer's behind, so your tanks can walk through like frontally. When you don't have that Tracer, they've got no reason to turn around. It's just it's impossible.
Yeah, for sure.
Yo, fast cap. Yeah, fast cap indeed. But
Yeah, 4 minutes
I don't
remaining.
think- yeah.
Good stuff from AHT.
I mean, we have a bit of time to talk about Zarya. Zarya's, I think we just don't want to be reliant on Ryan Zarya.
I understand that, but like, I think Zarya is currently the best off tank, and
I think
like you
really
saw
depends
how
on the player.
unreliant we were on it, like when it came to spawn, right? We ran like Sigma almost as much as we ran Zarya.
Yeah, so as I'm sure pretty much everyone noticed, we run. If we're not sure what to run, we go Ryan Sigma. Our default is Ryan Sigma.
Did y'all
but
run?
the thing is, that's not a leak.
Did
because
y'all run
that's just evidence.
Sigma Diva at any point? Did I see that?
No,
Okay, that was
No.
that was
we
Atlantis.
almost
Okay,
always run Ryan.
okay. Because honestly,
We
I
either
don't
go
think Sigma
Ryan-
is the only shield tank you play ever. I think if you're playing Sigma, you need another shield tank.
No, yeah. So we only play Ryan Sigma, Ryan Diva, like, very occasionally Ryan Zarya, but not really. And then Winston Diva. And then obviously Hog and Ball when we decide to have some fun.
Yeah, get some hog and ball torture in there.
Exactly. Hog and Ball is pretty much only for when we want to have fun. That's why you normally only see it.
Yellow
on the
already
map
takes out
series.
Sewer, but Roxas on Moira goes down. So they only have. I didn't
should-
even realize
this
Daniel was
should
in.
be
They
a
only have
first cap.
Daniel on support.
This should be a first cap.
Yeah, but they
Should
only
be-
have Daniel.
should
They
be-
only have Lucio heals right now. And
They've
Mercy
gotta
gets the
stop-
res
How
off.
have you got that res? How? You just stood in the middle of the team and res, but never mind. It's over. It's over. It's over.
Oh, Farrah gets 2 with the help of a sleep dart.
What?
Get
I
the
was gonna say,
Lucio!
why did you
Oh,
blow?
why
No,
didn't you
why did
focus
you
the
blow?
Lucio?
I
you
think
focus
it was
the Lucio,
caught
you
in
win,
two
though.
lines. He was like, shit, which one do I go for? And just kind of hit the area in the middle between them.
Well, no, but the Moira faded.
Yeah.
I think you go for the Lucio
I
first
think
because
he-
you
I
know
think-
Moira
yeah,
has fade.
He wanted to track the Moira like when she came out of fade, but then lost her, and then tried to go back to the Lucio, but at that point it was over.
Yeah. No, I think you go for the Lucio first because he has higher damage output on a stasis target.
But the thing is, the problem I don't know if it's whatever. The problem I find with big. The
Yeah,
problem I
and Rob
find
slept
with Ryan
really
Zarya-
good sleeps from America Bang Bang. Wait, the
America,
problem you find?
actually. Come on.
My
The
bad,
problem
my
I
bad.
find with Ryan Zarya is it forces you into playing only one style. You have to just int your brains out and run at them and hope things die. And
Yeah.
if that doesn't work, you're fucked.
Yeah, you don't have a lot of poke.
Like you can't play slow.
You can't break-
literally-
yeah, you can't
if
break shields,
it makes me absolutely mold my brains out when people
Play
I'm not
slow with
talking
Ryan Zarya.
not necessarily talent. I'm talking just in general, even
Like in comp and stuff?
When they pick Ryan Zarya and they
And
don't
play
pick
slow.
Lucio.
Don't I? Oh, dude, don't I know it?
If you're playing Ryan Zarya and you're not playing Lucio, you are throwing. Why did you bob?
The world may never know. I'm C9ing.
I see that. But like, if you're playing Ryan Zarya and you're not playing the Lucio and you're not using speed boost, you're throwing.
Yeah,
You're just
I think so.
inting. Like, at that
I mean,
point,
obviously you
you're
can
not-
still win. You
you're
can
not
still win with any
winning.
comp, but like,
You can win, but you
it's just so
shouldn't
much
win.
easier. Yeah, you shouldn't exactly. It's kind of like why you
Like,
don't play like,
it's like-
ball and hog if you want to win, like, because it's still very, very possible.
Yeah, it's like,
but you're
Hog
just
and
playing
Bull,
at a
you can
disadvantage for no
definitely win.
reason.
You can definitely win with Hog and Bull, but only in certain situations. Rob lost his hammer down there.
That sucks. Yeah.
You can only
Yellow
use-
picks out
It
right.
only works in certain situations. That's why, like, even us, like, I think I like to say we're pretty decent Hog and Bull.
But yeah, but
with
like
the
if they
farm- with
have
the
any
farm
form
server.
of shield,
But
you're
fuck
fucked.
off. We're not going to run that all the time. We're only going to run that on like Ilios or really open maps or when we just want to have fun.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why we ran it on Havana because it was fun.
Yeah, so right now, SDG has 4 ults, excuse me.
That's the issue with SDG. They're playing Ryan Zarya and they can't do anything. They can't
They
get
have
close
Elusive.
enough. Yeah, but they can't get close enough.
Yeah, they're taking
I
too much
really
spam
would
from the
like to see
Diva.
them-
Awesome,
I'd like
go
to see them
Diva.
slip
He doesn't
off.
play Diva, I don't think.
This is
But I know
his situation,
Rob's
where
Sigma's.
honestly, I think
Rob
they
has
need
a
to match-
mean
they need to
Sigma.
match the Sig. They need to match Ryan Sig.
Yeah. Rob has a mean Sigma,
Even
and I
they're
know
holding
Awesome
on to
can
this
play Ryan.
grab. They're holding on to this grab because they can't get close enough to use it. But they're not gonna. They're not ever gonna get close enough to use it. And when they do, they're just gonna go up against.
Well, I think this is really good
Shaco,
positioning from
or-
Ash. She's making sure that the Pharah has to focus on her, while her team. And look, her team.
Meanwhile,
Oh, her team's
they're
forced to
Junkrat's
fucking.
hiding in the corner, and yet again they die. They try and get close. They even use Samurai to get close, and they just get fucked.
Yeah.
They need to. You just use this grab and get off, please. You're just gonna get farmed.
Yeah. Looking like.
I highly. This is like a perfect example of my issue with Zarya. Because if AHT were holding back on point, Zarya would be great because she can get in close and then get her value.
Yeah.
But the fact that the AHT are making the perfect decision.
I would just grab this Rhino right here. Just grab this Rhino right here. He shattered.
Again.
Roxas
It's like
dies
Mystic and Shatter,
super
but they-
fast.
But they lose their mercy and this
Okay,
pushes
grab,
over.
grab.
They've lost their right. This pushes over.
Push isn't
Like,
over.
just use
Oh,
the
they lost
grab.
Ryan. I didn't even notice.
Honestly, they lost the mercy as well. Just get
Yo,
off.
Mercy,
just get off
yeah.
Zarya.
But Mercy's almost
The thing
back.
is, when-
But yeah, you need
When
to get
you're
off
not- when
Zarya.
you're in a situation, if you're waiting to swap Zarya till after grab, but you're never gonna grab, just get off Zarya. It doesn't
I agree.
matter.
I hard agree, dude. It's like when Pharahs
I think
are running against like
Yeah.
Sigma Diva,
when you're
with
going
a
against, like,
Baptiste.
when
Like you're
you're
never
going
gonna
against,
get a
like,
good ult
versus-
to switch.
yeah, you're like with a Torb Kree or like Torb Ash, Ryan.
Oh, this-
Ryan Diva.
Ooh,
Baptiste
this is really
Arthur, You're
important.
never gonna get a good barrage. And now
Yeah,
Bob just got slept. Like
Ryan dies.
the
Yeah.
thing is, the second they lose their Ryan and this far out away from point, it's done. What the fuck's happening on point?
And they're just
Why is
running past the
Cesaro on
Bob,
point?
going to
And
point.
they still haven't used grab. How did they get there? Why are
Well, they got
there?
like 4 picks, but then everyone died.
But they lost the key people. Like
Femi
what
is
going
Papega.
on?
Not a one trick. Says Femi is. That's
Use
Ryan,
or
isn't
lose
it?
Honestly, just lose it. They need to not.
I feel like not a one trick is Ryan. I don't know why. Ryan Martin, not bad luck Ryan. I don't think Ryan's cheating.
Why would he be typing?
Yeah, honestly.
But the thing is, Ryan's just free to do whatever the fuck he wants. And
Oh,
finally
he gets
dealt
picked off
with.
there. Yeah, he got
Finally.
dealt with last
Jesus
fight as well. But
Christ.
then their enemy Ryan hit a big shatter and Rob
But
died to it.
look, Ryan's respawn. Just as SDG finally walked through the choke and they used his fucking grab. They used the grab on a nano Ryan and they don't do anything with it. That's
Well,
a
they
huge
can't.
move, actually.
Yeah,
They
see,
can't
dude,
do
fucking
anything.
America doing really well.
They killed Ryan. They killed Ryan on the Farah, but by the time they pushed through the choke, he had respawned.
He's alive. Yeah. It's like watching a Boston Uprising internal scram. Yikes.
Oh my god, this is Bargo. Jesus Christ, you can't say that. That was said in chat. That's not Femi's views.
No,
you
yeah.
Winston!
Not
Winston!
not my
You
opinion.
You finally got off Zarya and you go to Winston. I mean,
He's a.
nice to-
Yeah, he should just go. I don't know, like he doesn't play Orisa. He plays main tank, so he's like a Ryan Orisa player.
Anything, even Ball. Soldier's dead here. They might actually do it.
No.
AHT
It's a full
need to
hold.
outright win this map though.
Yeah. Oh, it's a full hold. They won.
Map 5, here we go. This was Papago from SDG. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that was really bad.
Thank you for clarifying that Boston Uprising comment wasn't my opinion.
Yeah, of course, I got you.
Yeah, covering for me. 2-2
Because
SDG.
the way you said it was just so casual. I was like, ooh.
Yeah, you weren't really in chat, so you're like, geez, Femi, going a little too ham there, pal. Oh, it just got there late. The Sigma shield. And he dies. Oh, wait, no, he doesn't. Okay. It's King. Oh, what's up, King? It's Mistor
King
J
who?
Rex. King J-Rex.
Oh, okay,
Do you know him? The
I know of him.
Access the King, the one and only.
F9 is king. Bro, people be like, "Oh, F9 is actually awesome." I'm like, "Yes, I've been saying this since legitimately week 1."
Yeah.
I've
I found it really well.
Like, so I've said this to you, I know privately, like
Yeah.
literally since week 1. I think both Seb and F9 are top 3 for main tank and off tank respectively in challenge. Personally, I think Seb is number 1 main tank, and then I just don't know enough about. I haven't watched enough off tanks to say whether F9's top or not. But he's at least top 3, if not top 2, if not top 1. They're both crazy, but like both of them were just not in the conversation.
For me, is number 2 tank Pog Ooh from King J-Rex.
Honestly, if you continue playing,
I mean, I did like that week 1 against 2 spawn. You know what I mean?
You
Like,
continue getting the support that you got yesterday, but like not to say that you were being like carried, like or you're being supported really well. I know you did. But when you just got the security behind you to allow you to do things. Okay. Ketchup. Huh? Are there any in there?
what did they just play? They played Anubis. What map was it where yellow was like popping off? That was Hollywood, right?
Oh, Hollywood.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, I think I showcased a very good Reinhardt, and if you could believe it, my Zarya is better than my Rein.
I haven't seen you play Zarya. You pounded his Rein.
In Elite. Elite I play off tank. Academy I play main.
So now we got a bit of downtime. What did you think of the game? Because obviously we touched on, you spoke about how you said
Zin's Gardens, or
no point with watching. Yeah.
Oh yeah. No point in watching map 2 at all. I think Jerome popped map 1, even though he was lagging.
Jerome was crazy.
Yeah, Jerome's so good.
He wasn't lagging as bad map 1.
Yeah.
It was just
obviously. Yeah, you could very clearly see.
You put it to NA Central.
And it was NA Central map 1 and map 2. The server didn't change.
Yeah, and why didn't you just put it to best available?
I meant to. I meant to, but I forgot.
The agreement was
I saw the agreement.
The agreement we made was best available, and then if it's awful for either team, we'll change it.
Yeah, but ISIS Zarya is better than yours. But you Pog Rein. Fuck you, J-Rex. ISIS Zarya is not better than mine. It's fine though. I don't know about his diva, but my diva is also Gosu.
Yeah, but Jerome was correct.
Wait, do you mean Ice Mage or Ice Wind, J-Rex? Because I have 2 players on both of my teams. One's Ice Mage, one is Ice Wind. Yeah, Ice Mage is on Elite. Yeah, honestly. Okay. Oh yeah, because I won roster fuck up. Ice Wind. Okay. I mean, I'll give you that. His Zarya might be better than mine. Hard might. And his Zarya was really good. His Zarya was really good. I thought you were about to say awful. I was like, hey, but
no. I went all, and then I was like, no. I forgot what the second half of the word was.
Yeah, you just paused it all.
Well, I mean, that's an easy win. It's like, yeah, his Rein's all. Yeah. I don't know whether I'm going to say awesome, awful. It's an easy win. No, but what did you think of the other games? Because Jerome was crazy map 1.
Yeah, Jerome cracked map 1.
And then Jerome's internet cracked map 2.
Yeah. I think map 3. Remember me the map for map 3? Was it Hollywood? Okay. I think there were a lot of fight. I think that was so like map 1 was AHTs to lose, right? Because or was your team to lose because you got map 1. The second round was AHTs to lose, but like overall that map was like your team's to lose. Like it looked like it was in your favor because you got round 1 pretty handedly.
No, Mecha
well, you got
was
one of the round. Okay, you got round 2 pretty handedly. And then
round 2 they did well.
Yeah. So but and then map 2, fuck it. Map 3, it also honestly looked like AHTs to lose that one, specifically because how well they held it, and they honestly, I feel like they won more. Like if I don't want to say a better team, right? But if a better team had won as many fights as Atlantis did, I think that team would have won. Like the same exact amount of fights won. I think map 3 goes in a different direction because I don't think they were getting enough space off their wins.
On attack, we were really debating whether to swap off the Pharaoh because we knew Jambo was in a lot of pressure, but we were like, but at the same time we've been in that situation before. We know that even when Jambo's under a lot of pressure, we know we can still get value out of it. It's like so they were playing what Ash, Brig, Torb.
I think so.
Winston, and I was like, and I'm there playing Somber, and I'm there like, this is shit. I don't like to play against a Brig. I don't like to play against a Brig and a Torb when I'm playing Somber.
Yeah.
But I have to.
Who would?
So
Yeah.
like, I just had to adapt how I was playing.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think our attack we could have done better.
I agree.
We could have changed, but I think honestly, when I came in at the start of map 3, everyone was kind of like a bit depressed. I don't know why. Because I think
just because like that was such a rough loss when it's like not your fault.
But I don't even think it was that. I think it's just a couple of people on the team had some like IRL stuff. I think, and it's just like
Oh gosh,
and
just
as
like
well, and as well to lose
out of game stresses.
Yeah, to lose the map so badly when it again there's nothing you can do about it. It
Yeah,
really
for real.
sucks and really puts you in a bad mood. So
Yeah.
I came in and tried to like liven people up a bit. And after attack, we were feeling a bit better after attack. But then I'm really happy with how we defended actually. Like really happy.
Yeah, I think
Our first point defense is pretty good, and then we stalled. We did really well. There's a fight.
I
where
think it was your
I
stall that like
died.
was so important rather than like
Yeah,
your
like,
actual fight wins.
We had some really good like counter pushes. So like we caught their monkey's aggression. He would jump in, we'd murder him, and then instead of just sitting back and letting them regroup, we would push them and push and get like another 3-4 kills, which not only gets us ult charged and delays them further. But it's like that was honestly so key for us. And there was a fight where I'm pretty sure I remember correctly. We went 3 down. It was like me, Alexi, and Happel, and like so it was like 3v6. We're like, Happel's like, reset. I'm like, I'm not too sure about this. I get a kill with Torb. I forget who I killed, and I'm just like, no, this is winnable. I've decided this is winnable.
Yeah.
And Happel's like, are you sure? I'm like, yes. And so we're like, okay. Like out goes the Torball, out comes the Baptiste window and the lamp, and we ended up managing to turn a 3v6 really well. We just like we were just shooting whilst backing up. I was like, I promise you this is winnable. I promise. And we like it wasn't winnable, but we made it. So like, I think that was
It shouldn't have been winnable, but it was.
That whilst backing up, we were doing enough damage that we got a couple kills and we made them. They were like, oh shit, I'm 1 HP. I have to run because like our respawns were on the way back, and like that was one of the fights I was really happy with Hollywood. And then, the final fight in Hollywood, it was at that time where we took the fight slightly early so that we wouldn't, if we lost it, we had maybe the chance to get back again, and we just we were lucky that we cleaned up, and their respawn was just so far away.
Yeah, for sure.
Like if we had lost that fight, we'd probably have time to get back and maybe touch again. It would be close, but with them, they just had no chance, just because it's so stupidly far.
Yeah, for real.
And it's really awkward as well because you got to go out, turn left, turn right, and then turn left again. It's not like
you can like pin all the way there or something.
Exactly. So like we saw there Lucio bouncing off the walls, but even he couldn't get there in time.
Oh.
Or she, I don't know who it was. But and then Anubis, I'm really happy with how he played there.
Yeah, I honestly kind of forget how Anubis went.
We did a pretty good attack. Like I think it was like just under 3 minutes or something. And then Jumbo got picked. I think Jumbo got hit by a stray fire rocket, so he lost first point. They had about 5 minutes into first points. We held for about 2 minutes. It was a pretty decent first point hold. It wasn't incredible, but then we ended up holding second point.
Okay, so it's oh god, I'm like getting stuck against like
well.
Yeah, I was getting stuck against the windmill. But yeah.
Double shield Ash for both teams.
Leroy Jenkins back in.
The team running the Farah isn't running the
Mercy.
The team running the Farah isn't running the Mercy. Oh, Leroy's playing. Oh, big up Leroy. I forgot Leroy went to SDG. He was
he did.
Sense.
Yeah, I
He's
know.
a great guy.
He traded for Jerome, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm actually gonna go. So Farah immediately gets domed on by the Ash.
Oh, well, not even a headshot.
Big anti though
Go on,
from
Leroy.
America. America really pulling it out on this Ana. But you would have liked to see
Mm-hmm.
Storm on Mercy personally for me. Kind of running
Oh,
a
no.
more Zinsgarden-esque, like Ana Mercy.
Zensgarden there.
Yeah, 'cause y'all run
What?
Ana Mercy. Y'all run Ana Mercy a lot.
Anna Mercy.
Yeah, y'all did it on Hollywood.
Neither teams play Anna Mercy here.
No, I said you would have liked to see.
Oh yeah. Did we run Anna Mercy?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we did.
Yeah,
We did
have
for
to
a
run
little
Anna a
bit.
couple
Oh,
times,
big
yeah.
boot.
Oh, maybe big window. Looking like a huge window. Orisa goes down,
Oh,
but
another big boot.
bad luck gets Leroy.
That
I should just
be
say
for
Ryan.
HP. That should be the cap for them.
Yeah, looking like
We
it.
tend to normally only run Ana on EU ping just because
It makes
it
sense.
doesn't make too much difference, but it's just.
Yeah.
I think Happel's just more comfortable with it when he knows he doesn't have to worry about a sleep dart going off half a second later. Weird support lines with each of these teams.
The only time, basically the only time, SDG runs Lucio is when they have Daniel. And so, ooh, big halt from max range
I
halt.
actually quite like this from Sua. I actually really like him taking the off angle.
Where's he? Oh,
Because-
very interesting.
he's playing
Normally, you
Sigma-
would expect the Sigma to play there, and
Exactly,
Orisa to
I
be where
actually
the
quite
Sigma is.
like it. I quite
Easier to
like
get
it.
halts, yeah.
Right, and it's like there's still enough protection with this Sigma because Sigma arguably has a better barrier than Orisa in terms of actually stopping damage. In terms of it has more health. And
Yeah,
it
but it's
can
like it's a lot
redeploy easily.
riskier, like to stand behind as a DPS,
Yeah,
because
but
you have like no idea
I
when it's
actually-
going to be there. You know,
Yeah, I quite liked it. I
Roxy
quite
takes
liked
out
that.
Ryan.
Ooh, Ryan
Obviously, no
goes
red
down.
since he's not running Pharmacy. Okay,
That's
Wooloo taking some
huge,
damage. Immortality goes out because Wooloo's just taking too much damage. Looking like Wooloo's dead. Yeah, he got antied. Really good antis from America Bang
That's
Bang.
the pushover.
Yeah.
Mac playing very well from the build maps. So.
Yeah, exactly. His Ana's Pog. Definitely gonna vote for
I
him
need to
for
make sure to
MVP.
react so that legit doesn't get. Or whoever it was.
React to what?
Roxas got annoyed at me the other day because I was like a late addition to the stream team for a game, reacted in MVP votes, and he was like, "Hey, can you not do that? It's only for people who are in the lobby." I was like, "Oh, I was. I just forgot to react to it because I did it late."
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Let me just. I mean,
Big ult from
one's
Ryan. Oh yeah, no, I was also a late addition. I mean, Liz did. Liz
No,
shut
she
off.
unreacted. She didn't react.
Oh, she never reacted. That's right, because I reacted first and then unreacted because I went to host your go.
Yeah.
Why'd you do host? You're not a host.
Or just because it's the first one. Like my finger was just on H.
H. So HT
Like,
takes that 100 to 0.
'cause I'm right-handed, so H was closer than RS.
Oh,
That's
gotcha.
literally the only reason. Happel still hasn't put up MVP votes.
Did I just- No, okay. I just saw like an S that I reacted with, and I was like, did I just do that on accident and not to like the SDG game? Because it was like a different one, but it was yesterday's stream. Did you watch LGBT versus Anubis?
I watched a little bit of it.
Yeah, it a lot of people. I was streaming it, obviously, and a lot of people were saying it was like a closer game than like Afara would lead you to believe, but like it wasn't particularly close. It wasn't like
It should
every
have
map
been
is close.
it
Yeah, but they
should
didn't
have
have a
been
lot of their
close.
players from Anubis.
That's actually kind of annoying for me because
Yeah,
I was
I
really
agree.
looking forward to watching that game. That was the game at the same time as my scrim.
Yeah, I remember now.
I was really looking forward to that because I think those two teams that when both of them at full strength are virtually identical.
Like in
I
power
think
level.
it's really, yeah, I would find it really hard. Both rounds are dead. I'd find it really hard to confidently pick a winner
Yeah.
for that game.
I think that's much better for
Against,
AHT because they have a Sigma and Leroy's just out there with no one to bubble.
Leroy
and also-
does play Rissa. Honestly, I wouldn't be too mad to see
Orisa Ryan. That's what they
play
did
Ryan
on
Orisa.
Root. They played Ryan Orisa on Root with Leroy and Rob.
especially then because then you can put Root Bear on their Torb and they're pretty good at Torb, aren't they? They're like a Torb main. I
Yeah,
think.
Root plays Torbs. And he did
Torb
on
Ash
Root.
with Ryan
And
Arisa.
he went so ham on Root too. On Torb.
Why don't they do that then?
Root.
Just
Oh,
do
why?
that.
Oh,
Play
why
Ryan-
don't they? I
play
thought
Ryan
you said
Arisa.
when did they do that? And I was like, brother, I just said
No,
Root.
Ryan Arisa, Torb Ash.
Yeah.
Compat.
Yeah. Beetle's stuck on Ash, by the way, just a heads up. I don't know if you know that about her. She is
Stuck
a
on
Ash. Yeah, she's an Ash specialist.
Yeah, that's like Torb Ash. Put
Yeah, I
Rico
think
on
so too.
Torb.
Yeah, I agree. Ooh, big anti? No, just kidding. Hits 0.
Kill the Mercy! They don't know. Oh my god.
That was fine. They just get more ult charge. They just get more ult charge that way. And an ult out of it when the fight was already won. Somebody just screamed for like a year and a half. I think it was the Mercy.
She got pinned.
Oh, it was Zarya.
No,
Okay.
she got the Zarya. What? Why? Why?
I play
Why?
Hog, but still Femi is better. Pog, F9. No, F9, I'm upset at you though,
F9's
bud.
Hog is crazy, dude. F9's Hog is actually crazy.
Nah, I'm mad at F9.
Why?
He said Tyler is a junk one trick who doesn't know how to play junk.
In
Poor
fairness,
kid.
the map that he said it, Tyler wasn't playing well. The map where F9 said it, Tyler played pretty poor, but then like straight after that, Tyler
He
decided,
played
you know
really
what,
well
I'm gonna
the
just
next
start
map.
pounding.
Yeah.
Exactly, like literally the next map, it was almost like Tyler read the stream. No leaks, obviously. But
Yeah.
Tyler was just like, no, fuck you, F9.
Oh,
Toast
what's up,
says hi.
Toast? Yeah, I see. I read my own stream.
How many main tanks do Spawn have now? Is it like 3 or something?
It's like 1.
Honestly, how? No, they played 2 different main tanks in the game against you.
Yeah,
And Half Toaster wasn't there.
Kidwell Doug is like a new player for them, so they're not like really they're like trying to get him in scrims before they play him in the game, and so I guess you could say 2.
Odd that they
But
played 2 main
Toaster
tanks
wasn't
against you
available.
and Toaster wasn't there.
Yeah.
So they have at least 3 main tanks.
Biggie's an off tank player.
Yeah, why the fuck was he on main tank then?
Because they wanted to see how he played.
He's the
And, like,
3300
yeah.
Zarya.
Yeah, he is indeed the 3300 Zaryan Academy. But no shade to Spawn or anything, but I think Biggie did better on Ryan than Doug.
I don't. I really do not.
Well, like map 2, it was kind of off. But map 1,
Watching it back, it
Like,
was
watch-
a lot closer between you and Doug than it was between you and Biggie.
was he really
A
even
lot
close ever?
closer.
You know what I mean?
It was then like you absolutely pounded on Biggie.
Well,
both
map 2,
one
but
and
map
2.
1, I kind of got like
No.
it was map 1 was a bit of a strugg.
Obviously, it might have felt different, but from the eye, it looks
eye test,
a
yeah.
lot more competitive between you and Doug than it did between you and Biggie.
But did you see how many pins
Like, a
Biggie
lot
got off
more
on me map 1?
Yeah, but in terms of shatters, I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
in terms
he
of
got one
shatters,
shatter. In two maps, I'm pretty sure he hit 1 shatter on your team.
Yeah, a little bit, a little bit. At least when I was alive.
Like you pounded him, dude.
Yeah.
Whereas you versus Doug was a lot closer.
Yeah, but honestly, like,
Unfortunately
yeah.
for
So
SDG, it looks like SDG are gonna lose this unless they can. Mercy, you got a touch. Mercy, you got a touch.
she does her best. Oh, she does. Good touch from Mandy. Good touch from Baptiste. It's looking doable. Only Sigma
They nearly have to
McCree
grab.
on.
Oh my God, Leroy has 1 HP. Use the grab. Use the
Oh,
grab.
yes.
Big grab.
No, doesn't hit
Big
anyone.
grab,
Panic
big
grab.
grab.
Doesn't pick anyone,
I
but
mean,
it's
he
looking like they got it.
he-
Yeah, I know, exactly. McCree big ups, gets 2. Big shatter from Sewer, but it won't be able to enough to keep the point.
turns this game around. Beetle really turned
Root Beer
it
got
around.
2. Beetle just cleans up. I think Root Beer and Baptiste. I
S9
think
says he let me
saved
eat my
it.
words.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, I did notice that.
Interesting that they chose to take Dara here out.
I mean, he's lost every map he's been in. But I think if you're
Has he?
gonna run Lucio, yeah. But honestly, every map he's been in. What's up?
Because just of individual skill, he's.
I
really
think, so.
good.
Yeah,
Maybe
he
that's
is
an
very
internal
good.
thing then.
Yeah,
Maybe
perhaps.
it's the way he comms then, something. I don't know.
He's their biggest calmer. When I was there, except for me, obviously.
Oh, SDG might not have quite done enough. They lose too early.
And
Lose
Leroy
3
goes
now.
down.
This
Looks
might
like it's
be
not
over for
sustainable.
SDG.
Yeah.
Unlucky, dude.
Honestly,
So that's
the
like
last fight
AHT
looked like it
are
was
gonna
easy
take
AHT, so we can.
It looks like AHT are going to take map 5, 2-0, and with that, the game.
Looking like McCree can touch. Nope.
And that keeps AHT's playoff dreams alive.
Yeah. Smashes SDGs though.
I think SDG were already out there. Yeah.
Oh, were they?
At 1-5, the best they could have done is go 5-5, and I don't
Hadn't
think
they
5-5
won
is enough.
second one? They beat the Pack and I thought they beat someone else. Midnight Direwolves, right? Or have they not played them yet?
No. So SDG now lost this game. They lost to Bacon Clap, but
Well, yeah, but who cares?
they
Right?
lost to Anubis, but that's expected. They lost to WGT, that was expected. They lost to Watt 3-2.
Yeah, that's rough.
they
That
beat the
game was
Pack.
rough for me.
And then they lost to us. So basically, every team that SDG, and they lost to Spawn. Every team that SDG play, I'm pretty sure they play like the week after us.
Oh, that's funny.
I'm pretty sure.
Except for yourself, obviously.
Yeah, so as in
Okay.
like next week, SDG have Atlanta. Yeah, SDG play all the teams that we play the week after we play them.
That's funny. Okay, I am going to hit in the broadcast. Good streaming with you, Max. Good streaming with you, viewers who showed up.